Good morning, good morning, good morning, people. Welcome to the pipeline, everybody. Welcome to the pipeline. Um, I'm gonna wait for a second. I'm gonna wait. Sometimes, y'all, I be out of it sometimes. All-Star weekend just passed. What y'all think about it? I think it was kind of, it's like the dunks and stuff. It used to be more lit. Like, what happened? I'm not gonna say it was a boring event, but it just wasn't like the regular rest of the games. Like, is it the rosters, the coaching, how they got the event set up? Like, I don't know. It was weird. It was weird. I wanted to see more. I wanted to see more, y'all. Good morning, y'all. Come on in here. Y'all go ahead and park. I've been a little busy, not a little busy. I've been a lot of busy. A lot of busy today. Got a huge meeting today that's taking my anxiety through the roof. I've been prepared for this meeting for a whole week. My anxiety is through the roof, and hopefully, I'm praying, hopefully, it will go in my favor, right? So, with all that stuff going on, y'all know I had to talk to y'all about the Super Bowl. I had to. I know I'm way late. I know it. Don't shoot the messenger. I know I'm late. Man, listen, it's a lot of different things that was weird to me about the halftime show, right? We seen Eminem take a knee. We seen Eminem take a knee. So was that disrespectful or was it another reason on why he took the knee? Because I could think of a lot of different ways, but I'm not just going to say it like that and then people run with it like that's not why. That is not why he took the knee, girl. That is not why. So I'm going to just keep my own personal opinion to myself on that one. But to the masses, it rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. And we all know what taking the knee means. We know what Colin Kaepernick went through with the whole knee thing. So was Eminem being disrespectful or was he doing it in a good way for a different reason on why he took his knee? I haven't seen the interview yet with Eminem explaining why he took the knee. I don't know, but that's something that I just really wanted to just really talk about the knee situation. I think the performance was a height. It was legendary. It really was. It was legendary. It was just, I don't know, y'all. It's just something. It's not that it was our people that was up there because that's what we want to see. We want to see our people in power. Our brothers and sisters coming in. Eminem is black to me anyway. So it was like cool that it was all for the culture. This was epic what just happened. But was it some kind of stuff going on with this whole performance thing? Because we see Snoop come out. We see him smoke his weed behind the stage before he even came out. We seen him with the Death Row chain, the new re-improved Death Row chain. They bought him and Dr. Dre out together, which they both was on Death Row. Then they got Crip Snoop with the Crip stuff on, which make me go back to my conversations about when I talk about C-Mac, right? Shout out to C-Mac. Shout out to everybody I just said. But it's like C-Mac in LA with the Crip culture or whatever. Then we seen last month, before the even Super Bowl halftime commercials and all that came up, we seen C-Mac in the studio with Snoop Dogg before the Super Bowl performance even came. So what ties is this? What do C-Mac has to do with this Super Bowl show or with this Death Row situation? I think it's something going on. I don't know if C-Mac is being sacrificed or he's being set up to take an oath, because it just seemed like with all the bloodshed with these rappers in LA, with this gang violence, you know what I'm saying? We know we lost a lot of people to gang violence. Our culture, our people. So then to see all of a sudden Crip Mac get this fame like this and go viral in the process of a lot of them rappers in LA getting killed. Then they link him up with Snoop, another Crip. And from what I'm understanding, listen, I ain't even about to go back with that with Nip Hussle and Snoop Dogg, because that's another conversation for another day. But it's like, is they baiting Crip Mac for something? And Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Dr. Dre, They to revamped Death Row. From what I understood, right? Last year we got in the headlines. Ray J is the president of Death Row. We see Suge Knight post Ray J on Suge Knight's name and part of Death Row. So Ray J pretty much bought the rights to Suge Knight's name and also have a percentage in the stake in the business of Death Row. So all of this been a play being ran on the world for over a year now. Because y'all could go Google it right now. Ray J was, I don't know if he still is, he was the president of Death Row last year. So we all know the relationship with Ray J and Snoop. We know the relationship with Ray J and Snoop. Oh, that's Uncle Snoop. That's Uncle Snoop. Snoop say Ray J, that's nephew. Suge and Snoop was not always on the best of terms and still not on the best of terms. So was Ray J the mole? Was Ray J the mole to go over there with Suge to get the information he could from Suge to go back and sell it to Snoop Dogg? Because if Snoop was involved, Suge wouldn't have sold the right to the name to Ray J if Snoop was involved. I'm just saying we gotta make it make sense because what I always thought, Ray J was the president. And then all of a sudden, like Snoop, the owner of Death Row. So is Ray J the president and he's still the owner? How is they doing this? Is this about to be a family business thing? Ariel is out of jail. I don't know if y'all know who Ariel is. Ariel is out of jail, so it make me feel like all of them, I think all of them went behind Suge Knight back and did what they had to do with Ray J being the pawn to go finesse the rest of the information out of Suge. Because y'all know Ray J got that gift of gab. He got the gift of gab, and he is a real businessman. So did Ray J go over there and put that work in to get them papers and stuff signed by Suge? Because Suge even put, I want to say, was it Twitter, behind jail or some one of them social media sites he put up like, Ray J is the president of Death Row and he signed his name over to Ray J for business ventures and whatnot. He signed over his name to Ray J. So what situation is Suge Knight in behind bars? And we know he got a long time before he come out. Could that been the last call for help to save Death Row by selling the rights and selling my name over? So either it can help me with lawyer fees or it can help put my kids in a better position with him being in jail. Because what would be the reason? This is what we talk about, how it's a constant cycle of selling out. It's a constant cycle of selling out, whether if it's in real life or for TV or for fame. It seems like these people have to do certain things in order to get to the next level, which sometimes will require you to sell your soul and lose your dignity on top of your integrity. Look what happened. Look how they all just backdoor Suge. But then can we say Suge has finally got his karma for all the years of all the BS he done put people through, all the death threat, all the stuff? Can we sit up here and say Suge has finally got his karma with Snoop Dogg being the owner of Death Row? Now, they say he got some more stuff to do before he can officially, I guess, own the other half of Death Row. I don't know how it goes. So I'm like, he still got a lot of work to do. Still got to cross a couple T's and dot a few I's, right? So I'm just sitting back looking at the last week or whatever. I'm like, the Crip Mat thing with LA, then they hit him with Snoop. Now Snoop, Super Bowl halftime show. He owned Death Row. Now Snoop Dogg is all over. Everywhere you look on your phone, your TV, your social media. He is now back. Not saying he never left the spotlight, but I'm saying he's in a higher position that we haven't seen Snoop in a long time. So when you get that kind of fame, what sacrifices did you have to make? What sacrifices did Snoop have to make all of this go down? And they say he bought Death Row for $5,000. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Him and Ray J knew what they was doing. Right? This has been going on for over a year. They've been knowing what was going on. So now I'm just like this. Bro, this is how I feel about it. Tupac considered Snoop a traitor before Tupac died and passed away, right? Do y'all remember? Why do y'all think Snoop went over there to No Limit? Let's not forget Snoop left Death Row behind illicit business deals and being afraid for his life. So He left and went to No Limit. He felt like he was getting bullied over there. He didn't know what was going on. It was a lot of stuff back and forth between him, Pac, and Suge. Next thing you know, he go reaching out to Master P like, yeah, I want to come over there. I want to be a No Limit soldier. I want to be No Limit. Master P, same thing. Come over here. We got you, my brother. We got you. Come over here to No Limit. We gonna show you how it needs to be done. We gonna show you brotherly love. Master P, the one who actually saved Snoop Dogg career from crashing, from burning out. On top of all the other stuff he was doing. When Biggie was in LA, Snoop was a big part on what happened to Biggie because Snoop was still in the middle between Midwest and down south. Why is you from LA? Tupac and Biggie beef is high. I mean, this war to this day, we still talk about how much controversy was with if Biggie should have went to LA. Snoop kept calling Biggie when he was LA, asking him his location. Go find that out. That's public information. Snoop kept calling Biggie when he was in LA. Biggie wasn't answering his calls. Why do you want to keep finding out where I'm at? Why you want to know? That's why Suge speak the way that he speak. Like, man, everybody know I didn't kill Tupac. They know I didn't kill Pac. Did he know I didn't kill Pac? These are Suge's own words. So when we go back 25 years in history, and we gonna really understand what is going on with Snoop on the Death Row. It's a lot of stuff behind this stuff. I hope the new Death Row do come back on top. You know, of course, we always want to know, these black men be wanting to go after these networks, right? We seen Bill Cosby go through it. We seen R. Kelly go through it. Now we seeing Tupac, right? Don't forget, allegedly, Young Dolph was trying to buy Empire, or allegedly a piece of Empire. I guess a week before he passed away, he wanted to buy his own label. So what happened to these men, these black men and black kings who buy these labels and seem like they can't stay afloat, or they get hit with some kind of allegations or some kind of charges before the fame kick in? Soon as Snoop was owner of Death Row, here come a RAPE allegation. That might get my video demonetized behind me saying that. But we seen what happened. So are we excited that Snoop on Death Row, or are we puzzled and wondering about what's the next step with him? Because we see how this go. And we would hate for Snoop to get tied up into these allegations like a lot of them do, or death, allegedly. Things happen when these men try to come for these big labels and these big networks. So I'm just confused. I just wanted to know what play was being ran with Ray J being the president. All of this was a play. And it just all starting to just puzzle me. Like, it be so much backdooring going on. It be so much underhanded stuff going on, because who knows if Suge Knight, when he signed his name over to Ray J, he probably didn't know that Ray J was going to get a whole new roster of people and bring all these people in. Because what else can he do? What can Suge Knight do about it? He in jail. He could put his lawyers on stuff, but I don't really think that's going to stop too much of what Snoop has got going on. So then we see DJ Quick, he like, yeah, I want to come back to the new Death Row. So they like, oh, Snoop got Tupac's catalog. I'm like, that's kind of weird to me. Like, I mean, it's not weird because, listen, Michael Jackson had the Beatles catalog. Jay-Z have Prince catalog. So it is not weird that he has the catalogs, because the Death Row artists, the people that was over, we get it. But if y'all was so at odds and Tupac wasn't rocking with you and he looked at you like a traitor and all this stuff, and then Snoop said, I wish I would have met Eazy-E in person, because he, as a man now, I wish I would have met him. Y'all, I'm just baffled at it, man. Good luck to everybody. I just needed to expose, I think, the play that was being ran on Suge Knight. And Suge Knight should have seen this coming. He should have seen this coming. Suge has been dirty for many years and done a lot of people dirty. So maybe this is Snoop get back on the things that Suge Knight took him through, which maybe messed up his money, messed up other business deals. But No Limit saved Snoop. So that, I just wanted to talk to y'all about that. And also, I think Mary J. Blige did a good job at the Super Bowl performance. I like what she doing in Power with 50 Cent doing with her career, is going good the way it should go after her being humiliated in front of the whole world by having to pay her ex-husband, so much money after he cheated on her and did her wrong. We seen Mary J. Blige get ridiculed, and it's good to see a black woman back in position, back in her power. Things that we go through in life is not always meant to break us. Some things are meant to make us. Some things we go through it and we be like, oh, I can't take it no more. Why, God? Why are you doing this to me? When you really reevaluate things and time take place with certain these situations, you be glad. Like, I'm glad I went through all of that. Now I understand. Now I understand. Because look at where she at now. Look at her career. Look what she doing. They didn't even pay Mary. And it's the part that really puzzled me, because it is about the opportunity. It is. Mary J. Blige said they did not pay me to perform at the halftime show, but it was an opportunity, because by doing that, that's going to open up other doors for years to come. Years to come. But my thing is, why they couldn't pay her though? Why they couldn't give her a little something? Is it because how much they paid for Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Eminem, and Kendrick Lamar? Oh, shout out to Kendrick Lamar. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar. That was epic. I love his performance. It was epic. Epic. So it just be like, why they couldn't pay Mary J. Blige, the only female black woman that was up there? That's why I said racism still exists. Racism still exists. It really does. I think that was so unfair, but she got a humble spirit about it. Because this the thing. If people happy, you got to be happy for them. Even regardless of how we may feel about our own personal issues or opinions, you got to respect for a person happy, they happy. Mary J said she happy. They didn't pay me as an opportunity. So you really can't knock her on that either, because to perform at the Super Bowl is most definitely a heck of an opportunity that I think anybody who was asked to perform probably would do it for free, depending on the situation that you're in financially. Honestly, I mean, because look at all the doors that's gonna happen, that's gonna open. But last year, the weekend paid his own money. He put his own money up of $5 million to do his segment in the Super Bowl halftime report, and it ain't really do too much for him. So in his situation, it kind of was like an L, but it really wasn't an L. It was 5 million with no kind of incentives and no nothing back. We didn't see the weekend in our TV and on our. We didn't see him after that. He paid all that money and like where did he go? What happened? So I'm gonna come back with y'all later. Y'all just want to get with y'all because I know y'all probably was like, where's she at? Where's she at? I'm still here. I ain't went nowhere. But email me pipelinenews2020@gmail.com. I'm gonna get with y'all on some other stuff this evening. That I'm gonna talk about my meeting I'm about to get ready to head to. And I'm nervous, y'all. This meeting is so nerve, girl. Y'all don't understand. This meeting is really taking a lot out of me. And I'm gonna keep y'all posted about some other All-Star weekend stuff. And it's another thing I want to talk to y'all about Russia and Ukraine. So until next time, y'all, I'm out of here. Hit the like button for me. Hit the subscribe button. Feel free to email me pipelinenews2020@gmail.com. And until next time, y'all, I'm gone.